Appalachian Wireless puts service, towers, and technology in areas that other carriers won't. With almost 300 towers in our 29 county coverage area, we know for our communities to grow, they have to have connectivity to succeed. That's why Appalachian Wireless's primary focus is to provide support and service to communities that are in our coverage area. Advancing the gap between technology and communities is our goal of providing a better tomorrow for Appalachia. We are the region's best and most reliable network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
You may recognize us from some of our more lighthearted ads, but here at the law office of David A. Johnson, we take wrecks seriously, especially big truck wrecks.
Our attorneys live and work in the same communities as our clients. You may run into them at the grocery store, you may see them at the post office, but one place big insurance companies don't want to see them is here in the courtroom.
With over 35 years of experience, our clients get paid.
If you're involved in an accident, call the Car Wreck Pros.
All right, hello, welcome everybody to Bluegrass Sports Nation, 14th Region semifinal number 2 here on Semifinal Monday night. And boy, have we got one we waited for a long time, Lucas Miller. This is Brendan Miller. Along with Lucas Miller, we're not related, but we're good buddies. So folks, we'll be bringing you the game here tonight. March 10th last year, regional final at Knott Central. Go to overtime, Hazard prevails, 57-51. To go to the Sweet 16, but they can't go.
Yeah.
So now here we are 377 days later, and we're back in a regional final between these two titans of the 14th region. And man, that was a dandy. They've had a couple of good matchups this year already, but you know, there's a little bit of monkey on Wolfe County's back. You know, with
they've got to find a way to beat them.
Absolutely, they've got the last 7.
Yeah.
Had the matchups. The Bulldogs have taken those. Last time that Wolfe defeated Hazard was December 22nd, 2017, a couple of years back. So a couple last year. The Bulldogs have taken the season series, and then also last year the regional final. So this is matchup number 3 this year. And man, well, we are waiting to see some Titans here go at it, and it's going to be fun, folks. Thanks for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We're live on Facebook and YouTube both. We've got about 5 minutes till this one starts. Don't tip anymore. We flip. I don't know who won the flip, but somebody's going to have the ball. Lucas, what's your take on this one, man?
Well, you know, you've got two teams, like you said, that, you know, all year have been in the top for regional favorites. And, you know, we're down to the final 3 teams, and one of these is going to go on and play for a championship and a trip to Rupp. you know, you've got the star power, obviously, in this game with Wade Pelfrey and Jazz Johnson and Wilgus Tosin. And, you know, I would even throw young Mr. Shoptaw in there.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
made a name for himself this year.
Yes.
And, you know, he might be the next great Hazard guard. And I look for it to be a really, really competitive game. First 4 or 5 minutes, you know, the intensity and everybody's adrenaline's going to be flowing. They'll have to, you know, play through that. But in the end, it's probably going to come down to who rebounds the ball and who finds a way to make the loose ball plays and get their team extra possessions.
Well, I tell you what, folks, on Saturday afternoon here, you couldn't have been any hotter than Jazz Johnson and Wade Pelfrey were. I mean, I don't know as either one of them missed very many shots. I just put my story up today on Wolfe County and Jazz. Never got to the one on Hazard, but, you know, Wade starts out 5 for 5 from the corner here. Al Holland makes an adjustment, takes the ball out of his hands at the point, has him running the baseline. He knocks down jumpers big time in that first quarter and really sealed that game up for Hazard early in the going against Cordia. And then same thing with Wolfe. They come out, you know, outmanned Owsley a little bit there.
Jazz scores 32 in 2.5 quarters.
Yep, sure did. And he did not miss.
No, he was. I think he hit 5 of 7 from 3, and I think Wade was like 8 of 11, 8 of 12 from 3.
But, you know, both teams are going to scheme to take away Pelfrey and Johnson. So who's going to be the hero here tonight? Is it going to be Andrew Ford for Hazard, you know, the great man inside? Who I'm saying here right now is the Wolves come back on the court, the Bulldogs come back on the court. Sawyer Thompson.
You know, Sawyer, he's been flirting with going off in games all season, and he's starting to find his shot. He's put in a lot of work. Obviously, Wilgus Tosin's a proven postseason player with the shots he's hit in his career. You know, both teams have so many guys. Jared Napier hit a game winner at the All-A, hit a game winner in the district final against Perry Central. It'll all come down to whoever's able to control their emotions the most and play through the ups and downs. This game's not going to be decided in the first 5 or 6 minutes. Both teams are going to go on runs. Both teams are going to have hot spells and cold spells. It'll just be who can play the best basketball for 32 minutes here.
But, folks, we're sure looking forward to it. We got about 2 minutes here till we get going. And, man, it's going to be I can't tell you what it's like to be in here right now. We've been away from people for so long that we've got halfway full Fairce Woods Coliseum here. But there's a lot of people in here. And, my gosh, it feels great. It feels like a regional tournament again after sitting through games all season. COVID, you know, COVID just had – these kids have persevered.
Sure,
you know,
absolutely.
You look, these kids from Hazard last year, I mean, how do you take, especially guys like Logan Hall and
Jake Johnson
and Reese Fletcher, those seniors that went out, they win the region, they don't get to go to Rupp Arena and play.
Yeah.
You know, and now, you know, we've been asking this question in the pressers all season so far is, you know, are the seniors going to come back? Everybody's going to have a chance to come back. Who knows what the 14th is going to look like next year?
Sure.
It may be these two teams and not in Breathitt again, you know, and everybody that just keeps on getting better. So it's a fun time here in the 14th region, and I think we're going to have a fun time tonight.
Oh, yeah. Both coaches know each other extremely well. You know, they've coached against each other for 15, 20 years. There's no secret plays tonight or anything. Both teams are well prepared, and it's going to be a game where players decide it. You know, and that's what you want this time of year.
Well, what effect do you think? And you can talk a little bit about Andrew Mayeb. I know he's out, and I know you know more about it than I do. What effect do you think his absence is going to have on the game?
Obviously, it'll have a big impact on Wolfe. You know, he's their sixth man. If any of their guards get in foul trouble or need a breather, he was the first person to come in. He's played huge minutes all year. The second game against Hazard, Wilgus Tosin didn't get a play in it. Andrew starts it, plays basically the home game, you know, and does a really, really good job. So, you know, that does play something in it. But, you know, Coach Creech, you know, he's not giving his kids any excuse, you know, and he just wants his kids to come out and compete. I look for Cody Payton to step up and have a real big game today.
All right, folks, it's time for the starting lineups. We want to run down our sponsors real quick before we get started. The Appalachian Regional Healthcare, ARH, First Trust Bank, Law Offices of David A. Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, and Go Time Steak and Shake. Those are our tournament sponsors. We'll get to our Wolfe County sponsors here in a few minutes, but right now it's the starting lineups, and the Hazard Bulldogs are going to be the visitors on the scoreboard here tonight as they're lower in the bracket than Wolfe County. The higher team in the bracket gets to be the home team. So, and now we'll see Chris Jones, man in the middle, starts for the Bulldogs. He's a scrapper. Chris,
that's a tall task on his hands tonight. Battling Skylar Ritchie. 4
points a game. There's the man, Jarrett Napier, senior for this year for the Bulldogs, 7-6 a game, and he hits big shots.
He sure does.
Wade Pelfrey, 21-8 a game. Smiley Ford, 11-5. And bringing up the last man here, the 8th grader, Sammy Shoptaw. He's a marksman from outside, runs the floor well. What a great looking 8th grader. Yeah, I tell you. We'll see Sammy. That district championship game will be big for him. Man, sure. The Wolfe County crowd behind us is getting into it, folks.
They've waited 377 days for this game.
Yep.
So.
There's the man, Jazz Johnson, 14th Region Player of the Year, 22-9 a game for Jazz. Wilgus Tolson, another senior, 11-5, dynamic ball handler. Brother Elijah, 10-4 a game. Glue guy. Sawyer, 8-7 a game. And the big man in the middle, freshman Skylar Ritchie, 7-2 a game. And we're ready to go, Lucas Miller. Let's look forward to it and have a great one here tonight, folks. Buckle up your seat belts. I actually brought one, but I left it in the car. I was going to strap myself down here because this is a lot to handle, folks. I think these two are going to go at it. And it's going to see how they shake off the early jitters and the early momentum, because this is just a big, big, big game.
Absolutely. I'd like to give a shout out to a good friend of mine, Bobby Joe Campbell. He's watching tonight, and glad to have Bob watching and cheering on the Wolves.
Folks, we're live on both Facebook and YouTube, so check us out on either one. I like that YouTube broadcast myself. A little bit clearer. We got Darren back across the way over there. I've been trying to work with that white balance a little bit for this floor. You know, with these new floors and the varnish, it gets a little green on us, so we got that going. I think we've got by far the best camera angle of this game, so check it in. Here we go now. Hazard takes the first possession, get it in the corner to Belfry, guarded by Johnson. Those two matching up. Goes with John. Andrew Ford.
I think here.
Yep, right off the bat on Wilgus. First possession. That's going to be a huge story for the Wolves.
That's something that the Wolves have to avoid, you know, with the loss of Mayhead. They can't have Tosin getting quick foul trouble here.
That's going to send Smiley Ford to the line. First one is up and good for Smiley.
Be interesting to see if Coach Holland comes with the press here on the make. Wolfe is very hard to press, but Hazard likes to press and run a lot of kids in and out of the game.
Smiley shoots it at 79%. And the second one rims out, brought down by Thompson, kicks it off to Ritchie, but Ford takes the pass off to Pelfrey. Pelfrey, good defense by Ritchie that time. Ritchie comes down with it, and here comes Jazz Johnson on the move. Jazz going to pull up with a 15-footer, and it comes off, no good, but there's Ritchie again, takes it back up strong, can't finish. Another offensive rebound, and that was blocked by Ford. Off to Tosin. Tosin lets a three go, and it goes in. Elijah Tosin.
Skylar Ritchie kept that ball alive, and Wilgus was able to find his brother for an open three look.
Wade out top, Jazz is on him. Wade gonna pull up for the three. A little short, pulled down by Wilgus. Wilgus looking ahead for Jazz. Jazz runs him up and down. Jazz Johnson with the 2. 5-1 Wolves with a quick start here. Pelfrey out top. Pelfrey back on the ball here tonight.
He's going to see a ton of ball screens and screens off the ball for Pelfrey tonight.
Chris Jones takes it. Ritchie alters that shot. Skylar Ritchie immense already in this game. Thompson looking for, he's got Tolson trying to post up Jarrett right now. Wilkes, Jazz loses it. Elijah comes off. Smiley with the rebound. First name basis with all these kids, folks. They've watched them forever.
Drive.
Over to Shoptaw. Shoptaw drives in the lane, kicks it off, and Ritchie picks that one off. Here comes Wilkes on the bounce. He's going to pull up for the three, and it's no good. And the rebound by Wade Pelfrey. A lot of early energy from both teams here right now. Wade out top. We're just barely 2 minutes into this one, folks. 5-1 Wolves. Ford on the wing, back to Pelfrey. Got Thompson on Pelfrey now. Jazz falls down. Ford, Jarrett kicks it to Pelfrey, wide open, lets it go, no good, and pulled down by Wilkes.
Wolves dodged a bullet there.
Thompson gonna drive baseline, spin up, and comes off, but he goes and gets his own. No, he does not. He deflected. Here come the Bulldogs. Nice pass from Pelfrey to Shoptaw. Shoptaw can run the floor and finish.
Both these teams like to get up and down the floor. So we're going to see that all night long.
Thompson with Dogs in a man-to-man trap right now out at midcourt. They've got Thompson trapped. He's going to have to call a timeout and Wilkes calls the timeout. It's going to be a 30 for the Wolves. Woo, what a start. 5:17 in to go in this first quarter, folks. 5-3. This one's going to be everything we expect, Lucas.
Well, Coach Holland switched his defense there and caught Wolfe off guard. And, you only get 5 a game. And Coach Holland was able to make Coach Creech have to burn one there early. So we'll see if that comes back to being in play later on in the game. 5-3 here. 2 minutes, 45 seconds in. Both these teams going at it, going up and down the floor. I think you're going to see this for another 4 or 5 minutes, and then they're going to find their calm rhythm, and settle into the game plan. Right now they're playing on adrenaline, and I look for it to be a calmer game as the game goes on.
Right. Well, it'll become more of a strategy game after the early energy here, and it's these two teams know each other well.
Napier looking to take the left-hand drive away from Wilkes Tosin.
Wilkes between the legs. Out top, he's asking for a screen from Ritchie. Leaps back out, takes it baseline, kicks it, and Shoptaw deflects it out of bounds. It'll be Wolf ball underneath the left block as you're facing the basket. Wilkes to trigger it in. Looking for Jazz in the corner, gets it into him. Jazz with a little shake, guarded by Ford. Drives against Ford. Ford with the block. Here comes Wade Pelfrey, kicks it ahead to Shoptaw again. Down for Sammy Shoptaw. Second basket in transition for Shoptaw. Here comes Wilkes Tosin.
Nice
kicks it over,
there.
and that's going to be a charge. That's 2 on Tolson. Big development right there. Cody Payton's going to come in, so Wilkes Tosin going to have to go to the bench. 2 early quick ones, and that was the worst thing that could have happened to Wolfe at this point in time, or one of the worst. And so we'll see how they persevere out of that and what changes that has to be made.
I don't look for Tosin to set the rest of the half. I think Coach Creech will bring him back. He just wants to get him over and calm him down.
Jones at the free throw line, looking for Pelfrey. Pelfrey curls around, going to pull up from 15. No good. Jazz Johnson with the rebound. Here comes Jazz on the bounce. Chris Jones coming from behind. That was a foul waiting to happen all the way down the floor there. You could see it coming. Going to be the first on Jones, and I believe that is the first on the Bulldogs.
One thing about Hazard's got about 5 or 6 guys that are completely interchangeable, and Coach Holland just wants them to play as hard as they can for as long as they can, and then sub someone else in.
Well, the Mayab factor will play huge in this one, I believe. Is that going to be off Jazz? Jazz throws it back into Ford, and that's going to be a foul on Jazz.
Yep. As a lack of focus there on the inbounds play, you throw it farther away and let Jazz run and get it.
And that's going to send, nope, they called it on the floor, so that's going to be out of bounds to the Bulldogs. Facing, they'll be on the left block inbounds here. 5-5.
Look for Pelfrey to come around a screen to the corner here if they don't hit.
And they get it to Napier, wide open, no good. Pulled down by Sawyer Thompson. Thompson's going to bring it up the wing. Sam Shoptaw cuts him off. Elijah Tolson going to get it on the block to Richie. Richie's got a huge advantage over Jones.
I think the Wolves really have to look inside.
Yep,
to make Hazard commit more than one guy down there. Pelfrey has it out front. I thought he was going to step into a shot there.
Jazz looked away. I thought that one was going to go up. They're going to get it into Napier on the block. Going to be taken away from Jones. Richie gets it. Nice play by Sawyer Thompson defensively. Jazz looking to pull up, but they cut him off. It's again over to Elijah.
Andrew Ford's really trying to deny Jazz the ball. Wolves get it in the
got it into
Richie. Peyton. Jazz with the pull up. No good.
But Elijah gets the rebound, and that's going to be, he stepped on the baseline. Yeah, that was the adjustment we heard that may be coming. Ford on who is just a dynamic athlete, plays wide receiver for the Bulldogs in football, and he a great baseball player as well. So he's an excellent athlete, and they put him on Jazz much bigger to try to shut down those open shots. 3:22, 7-5. Napier with the ball now off to Shoptaw. Shoptaw going to drive. Kicks it over to Jones. Jones goes beneath, and he misses that little, ball's knocked around.
Yeah.
Jones usually gets that little reverse layup under the basket. That one rolled off on him. Top rims here at Fairce Woods Coliseum.
Thompson's took over the point guard duties since Tosins went to the bench.
Got Shoptaw on him. Wolves all outside 15 feet at this point. Pelfrey takes it away from Elijah, and we're going to get a foul on Elijah Tolson after the takeaway. Pelfrey just saw the ball, smacked her out, and took off. Tolson with his first. That's 4 now on the Wolves. Wolves still ahead 7-5. Pelfrey out top. Coach Holland telling him what he wants. Gets it off to Jarrett Napier. Napier over to Smiley Ford. Ford to Shoptaw. Jones out top. Probably not going to take that. Shoptaw will take that. They cut it, but Thompson cuts him off. He's looking for the shot through the middle of the lane. Kicks it out to Jones on the right wing.
Richie's not going to leave the lane to guard Jones. Pelfrey's going to get an open look, and he misses it.
They're dodging big-time bullets right now, the Wolves are.
And now we see the game kind of slow down and get into an execution thing like we thought. After the first 4 or 5 minutes, Jazz has it now.
2 minutes to go. Jazz just going to pull up on Ford and just short on that one. Peyton goes for the rebound, and good hustle there by Jones to knock it away. Here goes Pelfrey on the bounce, up and good. Wade Pelfrey gets on the board, ties the game at 7. 1:35 to go here in the first quarter. Thompson pulls up and rattles out.
Cody Payton gets his hands on it.
Offensive rebound, and he was way under the basket. And Ford takes that one away. Here come the Bulldogs again. 2-on-1, off to Shoptaw, and Richie blocks it. Well, they had 2-on-1 there, and Richie erased that at the last minute. Wade should have took that one up himself.
We're going to see Schuyler get a sub here so he don't pick up a foul.
Big minutes from Richie already. Huge performance so far.
Look for Pelfrey to get a screen either in the ball side corner or the opposite corner here for a shot. Looks like the ball side corner here.
Got Max Johnson in the game now. Pelfrey will take it to the basket against Reese King. Jones goes and gets the offensive rebound, but that's taken away. We're going to be on the floor.
We're going to have a foul on Jones, I think.
Yeah. It'll be on Jones. That's his second. He has both of the hazard fouls.
We're going to see Tosin come back in. And
got Cameron Cottle coming in.
I look for Coach Creech to possibly try to hold for the last one here.
101. 2 high-scoring teams and 2 good defensive teams that are battling out here. The defense has come to the fore.
Ford's being extremely physical with Johnson. I look for an off-the-ball foul here.
Wilgus takes it. And that's it against Napier. Wilgus Tolson.
Coach Creech is going to drop into a zone here now and try to protect Tolson.
Right, Wade's out top.
Can't lose Pelfrey or Napier here, though, with this lineup for the Bulldogs.
Got lots of motion side to side. Got Johnson on the left wing now, Napier on the right wing. This is standard Coach Holland fare here. He's always going to hold for the last inside the last minute of each quarter.
What you got to watch for here is an offensive rebound after the miss shot if they miss. All 5 Hazard guys are going to crash the glass here on this shot.
10 seconds to go. Wade out top. He's calling for a screen, and he takes it, but he's tripped up. He walked.
He walked.
Yeah, they're going to call the walk.
4.6 here. The Wolves will get a shot. They'll have it at 3/4 court here.
Jazz is going to inbound it. Wilgus. About the same situation we had here in the 55th District Championship a couple years ago. Here goes Wilgus.
Make sure you don't charge here. Nice kick back to Johnson for 3.
It's good!
At the buzzer, Johnson hits it!
With the 3. And this blazes pandemonium behind us, folks, as the Wolves fans go crazy.
That was a Villanova play to win the national title right there is what that was.
Well done by
nice
Coach
call
Creech.
set there. After one, we're 12-7 Wolf.
Wow, what an opening 8 here, folks. We're going to have a lot more of this coming on. Luke is going to go over our sponsors there. Let's hit those Wolfe County ones, too. I total up.
We want to thank our full tournament sponsors, Appalachian Regional Health Care, First Trust Bank, law offices of David A. Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, Go Time, and Steak and Shake. We also want to thank Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation, Whitaker Bank of Campton, support Kale's Patriot Pizza, Banks Auto Sales, Mountain Homes, Holbrook Implement and Equipment, and the law office of Darrell Hurl.
All right. We got 8 down. 24 more to go, Lucas, and they're all right.
Well, it was everything we thought it'd be. You know,
absolutely.
They ain't disappointing, to say the least. And the Wolves, you know, by getting that bucket there, they also get the ball back to start the second quarter. Chance to steal a possession here. Real important for Wilgus Tolson to play under control and not pick up a 3rd foul.
Napier on Wilgus. Wilgus with a little juke fake there. Napier cuts him off, kicks it back to Jazz. Jazz going to let the 3 go. No good. And Hazard tracks it down.
And
back
somebody's long.
And Ford throws it back in. Oh, just pass a little bit long for Ford. Good save back. But here come the Wolves back on the attack. Wilgus going to take it down the floor, and that's going to be a block on Connell.
Very risky play there by Tolson. Yeah. Connell wasn't set, and he came under him, but that's a very risky play. I look for Coach Creech to maybe try to sub him out here after these free throws.
Wilgus going to go to the free throw line. Wilgus shoots it at 80.8%. Makes the first. He'll have number 2. Nobody coming to the scorer's table right now. So second one up and good.
14-7 lead for the Wolves. Pelfrey going to bring it up here. I look for Coach Holland to really try to get Wade going in this corner here against this zone.
Get it in the middle of the zone to Ford. Cottle takes it up, rolls off, and the 2 Bulldogs fight for it. Ford gets it back and erased
he was out of
by
bounds,
Ritchie, and he hits him on the head as he's standing on the line there.
Yeah.
Boy, Skylar Ritchie just absolute presence in there.
Hazard's going to come with the pressure here. And looks like we're going to have Hazel coming in
for Cottle. Makes him a little bit more athletic at the back. Well, Ford is just tagging Johnson from the get-go.
And basically it's token pressure there by Coach Holland. He backs him up as soon as the ball's inbounded there.
Jazz on the bounce. We'll take it at Ford. Thinks about pulling up, takes it up through the lane, up, and Ford blocks that one, deflects it, and that's going to be
a walk here.
Hazel walks.
No argument from Coach Holland.
Ball back to the Wolves. 6:58 here in the second. 14-7 Wolves. They get it into Jazz. Jazz around the top of the circle. Off to Elijah. He pulls it up and knocks it down. Elijah Tolson. He told me down there underneath the basket a few minutes ago, he said, I feel good tonight.
He loves this gym.
So here go. Get it in the corner to Hazel. 17-7 now, Wolves. Johnson around to Jarrett. Jarrett takes it across the lane, going to take it up against Richie, and not even close. Richie alters that shot. Look, Richie up, but nice job by Hazel. Over top of Richie that time. Hazel can maneuver on the block.
Well, and like we talked about, Hazard plays in waves. They have kids that, they just run in and out, and they try to wear on you. Hazel's just one of those 5 or 6 kids that plays really hard while he's in there. He's giving up probably 8 or 10 inches.
Elijah going to let it go again. Get another three. Look good all the way. Richie, wow. No.
Thought he might have got an undercut there, but.
Here goes Pelfrey. Oh, did they call the charge?
No, they called a block.
Okay. Pelfrey with a great drive. Puts it in. That foul is going to be on Sawyer Thompson. That's his first. You could tell from midcourt Wade was going to take that one. He saw the opening and he went with it and gets the hoop and the harm.
He knows when his team needs a bucket. He knows he's got to be the guy to go get it 90% of the time.
Wade, good. 5 on the night now for Pelfrey. Drives it back to a 5-point game. Wilgus on the left wing. The dribble, shot tall, hawking him. They're going to get it to Richie. Bad pass. Gets it back in. Wilgus going to go shot tall and scores. Did they call another block?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I thought that was a no-call layup myself, but I didn't see any contact at all.
Well, it's going to be 2 quickies on Sawyer Thompson. He joins Wilgus with 2. And that quickly, Hazard cuts it back to 3.
Well, we said it at the beginning. It's going to be a game of runs.
Yep.
Wolf went on a run, got a 10-0 lead, or a 10-point lead. Hazard's answered back with 7 straight unanswered. And it's going to be like that for most of the night, I think.
Well, how about this so far, though, from Sammy Shoptaw on the break? My goodness. I mean, kid's, 13 years old? I've got an 8th grader. He can't be out here doing this stuff. I mean, he's just a gifted athlete, good family. Talk to his dad quite often at ARH, and Sammy is just, as you can see, going to be a star. The rumor is they'll probably maybe going back to Georgia after the year, which would be a shame. Love to see this kid play his entire career. Goes Wilgus down the lane. That's knocked away from him. And we'll stay with the Wolves. Wolves need a good possession here.
I'd like to see Coach Greach after this inbounds play, if they don't get a bucket, to get in a good offensive set.
Wilgus to inbound from the left block, throws it up to Jazz. We got Max Johnson now on Jazz. They keep bringing good athletes at him. Jazz takes it strong. Nice little bump. He took the bump and scored. That's Jazz Johnson, folks. He can do it every which way he wants. He can shoot it from downtown, mid-range game, and he can take it to the basket. Shoptaw.
Wolves still playing their 2-3 zone here.
Wade around to Johnson. Shoptaw on the wing. Gets it in the middle of the zone to Hazel. Hazel over Richie. No good. Jazz taps it away. Here comes Wilgus Tolson. Wilgus takes it down the lane. Up and good. Wilgus Tolson. You're seeing. Oh, we got an M1 too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Coach Holland's upset with his guys. Nobody stopped the ball. Right. First and foremost, you can't let a kid like Wilgus Tolson get going downhill and not stop the ball at some point. You've got to make him make a decision.
Wilgus with the free throw. Good. You saw the talent right there, folks. The quickness and the ability to just get the ball to the basket. 22-15.
Coach Holland's going to move Wade off the ball here now against the zone. Wolf will have to make their adjustment.
Johnson over to Pelfrey. Pelfrey kicks it to Hazel. Back to Johnson. Shoptaw over to Wade. They get it in the middle to Hazel. They're going to have a charge. Wow. Elijah takes the charge. It's going to be on Hazel. That's his first. 4:42 to go here in the first half.
We'll have Jared Napier checking back in here, looks like, for Hazel. Hazard's coming with the press again.
Thompson to inbound. Hazard full court here, matching up.
Wolf's going to get some movement out of this.
Yeah. Wilgus gets the ball. Through, weaves through the traffic. Spins in the corner. Looks for, over to Richie. Richie up with the basket. Wow.
We'll say that was a touch pass by Sawyer Thompson to Richie.
Nice little deflection there. 24-15. Wolves jump back out by 9. Pelfrey going to take. Nope. Kicks it over to Max Johnson. They leave him alone. He can hit that, but does not this time. Richie with another rebound.
And there's a foul on Johnson.
Foul from behind by Johnson. Good thought. Tried to take that one away. Almost got it.
Well, the Wolves are committing to making somebody besides Wade Pelfrey beat them. You know, they ran at Wade, ran him off the three-point line, jumped to stop his penetration, and he kicked to another person. As Coach Holland's going to get a timeout, I think that's a really good timeout there by Coach Holland. Down 9. You know, he needs to calm his guys back down. Wolves went on another run. Now he's got to answer that run. Yeah. I look for Coach Creech to possibly get Wilgus out of the game here with a 9-point lead and protect him going into that second half as much as possible.
Wow, Wilgus stepping up right now with 7 already in this game. Got those 2 fouls, but so far he's played the last 8 minutes without picking up number 3.
Well, you got to trust your seniors, you know. I mean, he's been in these battles before. He got, you know, a foul, first play of the game, bad luck foul, but you've got to just trust your seniors and let them go a little bit. And Coach Creech is still rolling with him. Elijah Tosin will be inbounding it here.
Hazard still in the press. Get it in to Wilgus. Wilgus gets by Shoptaw. Wade coming up on him, but bounces it to Richie. Richie blocked by Ford. Big block there by Ford. Nice play. Here comes Pelfrey back on the bounce. Pulls up from 10 and good.
Nice move there by Wade Pelfrey.
Big transition there. And Wilgus going to be trapped by Jarrett. Jump ball, and it'll go to Hazard.
He got a little relaxed with the ball there.
Wade Pelfrey. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm sitting here watching both our webcasts on one thing. I love that camera angle. That's good. We got the best view of the action, folks. Here comes Ford, gets it over to Johnson, looking on the baseline to Shoptaw, back to Johnson, over to Pelfrey. Wade gets it in to Smiley. Smiley on the baseline. Jay, no good. But ball goes straight to Johnson. Blocked by Jazz. Blocked by Jazz again. Or altered by Jazz, and that's going to be a foul on Ford. Boy, we've got some active folks under the basket here, altering shots on both sides.
1-and-1 now for Sawyer Thompson.
Sawyer shoots at almost 90%. Coming into the game, he's 17 for 19 on the season. Foul on Smiley Ford. Thompson with the first. No good.
Missed it. Pelfrey's going to bring it up. The Wolves are still in their 2-3 zone here.
Get it to Ford in the middle of the zone. Back out to Pelfrey. In the corner to Johnson. Hazard works it around the top. Over to Jarrett. Jarrett drives, kicks it to Ford. Nobody in his face and knocks it down.
Napier done a really good job of making Richie commit to him there.
Yeah. Johnson, lots of physicality there between he and Napier. He brings it up. Johnson on the bounce, crosses over, gets in the lane with the shot. Up and good.
It's a big-time shot by Jazz Johnson.
Wow. You know what kind of music they love in Wolfe County, folks? It's all jazz at this point. Here comes Ford over to Jarrett Napier in the corner. No good. Comes out. Wilgus Tosin with the rebound. He's going to run it. He's going to take it right out. He fumbled the ball away. Had to go back. Here he goes back on the baseline. Forward and makes it. Wow. Wilgus Tosin. 7 in the quarter. 9 in the game already for Wilgus. 2:25 to go. They get it back out to a 9-point lead to the Wolves. Here goes Ford. He's going to go up against Richie. Richie alters that.
Skylar Richie doing a great job of just staying straight up and waiting till the ball's shot. You know, he alters so many shots without having to block them.
Thompson out top. It's it off to Wilgus. Wilgus always with the fancy handle.
Yeah. he really likes to step into that three. I don't know if Coach Creech liked that shot as much as Wilgus did.
Wade, and Jazz gets it from behind. That's going to be 2 on Jazz, though. Yeah, that could have been a big, that actually might be a very good foul because Pelfrey was on the move and headed for the basket. And, again, that goes down. Big, if not, you got to break out the other way. Let's go send Pelfrey to the line. Just think about it, folks. This could be the last time you see these seniors match up. Who knows what's going to happen with the comeback rule? But
and it's such a treat.
Oh my Lord! I mean, you've watched Wade Pelfrey since the time I started shooting, and Jazz Johnson. I picked out a picture of him the other day in 8th grade for Steve. And Pelfrey misses the free throw.
The level of basketball we've seen the last few years in the 14th region is really hard for people to understand if they haven't got to see it in person.
1:40 to go here in the second quarter. Jazz going to be out at the point now. Gets it off to Sawyer. Thompson over to Wilgus Tolson. Elijah's in the corner. Jazz Johnson with the steps. Off to Sawyer. No good. Lead still at 9. Pelfrey. Wilgus gets it to Shoptaw in the corner. That's money. Sammy Shoptaw.
He's had a huge half. Without him, I don't know where the Bulldogs would be at this point.
10 already for Shoptaw.
10 out of 22 points for the 8th grader.
Right.
I look for Coach Creech to.
Knocked away by Ford. Could have a jam-bam coming. And we do. Smiley Ford with the 2 to cut it to 4 with 54 seconds to go. 5 quick points from the Bulldogs as they grab a little momentum here right before the half. Let's see what the Wolves do to counter. Tolson out top, 40 seconds to go. Man, this place is deafening right now. Wilgus sends it to Elijah. No good. And that's going to be knocked out by Johnson. We'll stay with the Wolves. Man.
Look for Jazz Johnson rolling to the weak side block here. Skylar Ritchie stepping down to the ball side block here. Coach Holland, he's talking his kids through it. He knows everything we do. There's Jazz.
And Ford alters that when Jazz gets his own, dribbles it off his foot. Jarrett Napier gets it to Wade. Wade takes it on the baseline, throws it away. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Sawyer, maybe.
I think maybe that's on Elijah, actually. Yeah, that's on Elijah. They got him with the push.
It's going to be 2 on Elijah. I think all the Wolves have 2 now, except for Skylar Ritchie. He does not have a foul with all that great defense inside. Well, folks, I don't do this much, but we got combined between YouTube and Facebook, we're kicking at 700 people, so share this on around both sides. We love having you on our broadcast here on BSN.
I'd like to encourage you, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do that. It's free, and if we can get to 1,000 subscriptions, it opens up a lot of stuff for us.
Pelfrey misses another front end. Up to Elijah. That's going to be off his leg. What a play. Was that Wade or Jarrett Napier?
That was Wade.
Wade, wow. What a defensive play by Wade Pelfrey. Coach Creech's going to get a lot of guys out here for this final possession with 11 seconds to go. We got Reese King in, Cody Payton in, got Elijah.
With all the substitutions, you got to know who's responsible for what. You know, you can't lose somebody.
He gives Pelfrey a little bit of pressure. 7 seconds to go. See what happens. This is a big momentum play right here. They get it to Johnson. Johnson going to drive against Ritchie. Up and good. And the Bulldogs finish the half on a big run to cut it 28-26. That's Max Johnson. And wow, folks, we told you it was going to be this way, and it is.
They ain't disappointed for a half.
So we're going to have lots of halftime adjustments. Be interested to see what we come out with. We're going to pay some bills first. Ty's going to run us some commercials. Wow, folks, this is BSN.
Appalachian Wireless puts service, towers, and technology in areas that other carriers won't. With almost 300 towers in our 29 county coverage area, we know for our communities to grow, they have to have connectivity to succeed. That's why Appalachian Wireless's primary focus is to provide support and service to communities that are in our coverage area. Advancing the gap between technology and communities is our goal of providing a better tomorrow for Appalachia. We are the region's best and most reliable network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
You may recognize us from some of our more lighthearted ads, but here at the law office of David A. Johnson, we take wrecks seriously, especially big truck wrecks.
Our attorneys live and work in the same communities as our clients. You may run into them at the grocery store, you may see them at the post office, but one place big insurance companies don't want to see them is here in the courtroom.
With over 35 years of experience, our clients get paid.
If you're involved in an accident, call the Car Wreck Pros.
All right, folks, welcome back. And wow, what a first half here by the Bulldogs and the Wolves. I want to say, first of all, thanks to our man on the camera across the way there, Darren Back, our man on production here, Ty Back. All I can say is I'm married into a good family when me and Beth got together, because we got it's a kind of a funny story there. And Lucas is part of it too, tangentially. We get into this before we go. Bradley, that calls the game for us most of the time, we talk about Rob Hounshell, and he was asking me how to pronounce Rob's last name instead of Honchel. It's Hounshell. I said, buddy, my wife was Elizabeth Hounshell. They're related. He said, well, is everybody related? I said, buddy, you're the only one that works for us that's not related. So this is all family here on BSN, and we have a darn good time. And, man, it's fun covering games like this, Lucas. What do you think about that first half, man?
Well, it was everything we thought it was going to be. Wolfe went on two different runs of about 10-0. Hazard answered both those with two runs of their own. We're at 28-26. Our supporting cast has kind of been the story, with Sammy Shoptaw and Skylar Ritchie, the youngsters out there. The 8th grader and freshmen are playing like they're the seniors out there.
These boys not been through the wars, but, man, they're something else. Let's go through some scoring here. For the Wolfe County Wolves, that's 12 in the first quarter, 16 in the second, for a total of 28. You got Jazz Johnson with 9, got Wilkes Tolson with 9, Elijah Tolson on 2 threes for 6, and Skylar Ritchie with 2 big buckets in the paint for 4. Looking over at Hazard, they're at this point there. Sammy Shoptaw is leading them with 10. They had 7 in the first quarter, 19 in the second with a big run there to make it 26 on the game. Got 7 from Wade Pelfrey, 5 from Andrew Ford, 2 apiece from Max Johnson and Jamal Hazel. So there's your scoring, folks. And, these two coaches in there know each other very well. They're in there plotting right now and making their adjustments for halftime. At this point, the big factor in the game may be the foul trouble for Wolfe County.
Sure.
Does Skylar have? Does Sawyer have 3?
No, I think the last one there was on
That's
Elijah.
right, it's on Elijah.
Wilgus, Sawyer, Elijah, and Jazz.
So there were 8 fouls on the Wolves, and all of them have 2. So let's talk about our Wolfe County sponsors here real quick. We've got our overall tournament sponsors, but our folks with Wolfe County have been with us all season for every broadcast, folks. We ended up broadcasting and streaming 52 basketball games between Breathitt girls and boys, Owsley girls and boys, Wolfe girls and boys, and Jackson City girls and boys on the season. And wow, these sponsors were with us the whole time, and we appreciate them so much. You've got that in Wolfe County. You got Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Susan Cable, and Fig Kelly. All your insurance needs in Wolfe County, they'll take care of you, and they got you covered, folks. Wolfe Farm Bureau Federation, they have given over $4,000 in scholarships to high school kids in 2020, over 5,000 local food banks during COVID. Whitaker Bank of Campton, my friend Alan Banks down there supporting the Wolves, and all of Wolfe County always willing to help there at Whitaker Bank. Kell's Patriot Pizza. Right now you could be eating a great pizza and have it delivered to your door. Call Kell, 668-9016. We did it at the gym there a couple of weeks ago, and it was definitely worth the call. It brought it right to the gym, and we almost made them call a timeout so we could get our food down before we could go back. Got Banks Auto Sales, serving Wolfe County in the area for over 25 years. Get your next car from Raymond and good people at Banks Mountain Homes. Find your best deal in the mountains at your next home at Mountain Homes in Campton. Holbrook Implement and Equipment. See the good people at Holbrook. And the law office of Darrell Hurl. Darrell's here in Breathitt County, but he was Commonwealth attorney and serves Wolfe County as well. So thanks to those folks. We're going to go back and run those commercials one more time before we get ready for the showdown in the second half.
Appalachian Wireless puts service, towers, and technology in areas that other carriers won't. With almost 300 towers in our 29-county coverage area, we know for our communities to grow, they have to have connectivity to succeed. That's why Appalachian Wireless's primary focus is to provide support and service to communities that are in our coverage area. Advancing the gap between technology and communities is our goal of providing a better tomorrow for Appalachia. We are the region's best and most reliable network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
You may recognize us from some of our more lighthearted ads, but here at the law office of David A. Johnson, we take wrecks seriously, especially big truck wrecks.
Our attorneys live and work in the same communities as our clients. You may run into them at the grocery store, you may see them at the post office, but one place big insurance companies don't want to see them is here in the courtroom.
With over 35 years of experience, our clients get paid.
If you're involved in an accident, call the Car Wreck Pros.
All right, folks, we're back at the Fairce Woods Coliseum as we get ready for the second half of this one, Lucas. I tell you, you can't get any better than this, man.
No, you got two of the top teams in the region battling it out, and we didn't expect anything less. You got 16 minutes of basketball, and for about four or five kids on each team, they're playing for their career.
Yeah, huge factor there. Wilgus played the entire second quarter without picking up number 3. Got it with 4 minutes into the game. So I want to give a shout out to our man Brad Charles. He'd have been on this call tonight, but he's down doing his thing at school at UK Journalism, so I had to come up and do this. So may have the good guys back for the final. Here we go. Wolves with the ball. Wilgus to Jazz. Jazz loses it. Picked up by Hazard. Here comes Wade Pelfrey. Wade on the move. Cut off by Elijah. Oh, he jukes around him, and Skyler with the block. Nice play by Skyler Ritchie. 28-26.
Ford will get a screen here from Pelfrey, and then Pelfrey will get a screen to the corner. But Shoptow's going to shoot the three.
Oh, dodged a huge bullet
sure
there,
did.
the Wolves did. Thompson on the handle. Out top.
Hazard's really overplaying everything. Thompson gets one to go there. Sawyer, when he sees that first one go through, he has a tendency to get hot quick, so maybe that's the one that'll get him going.
7-11 to go. 30-26. Napier on the wing. Get it to forward against Ritchie. Ritchie blocks it. How many blocks does he have tonight? We don't keep that. Well, I guess we do keep that stat. I'll look over here in just a second. Got Stephen
nice pass there.
Oh, and blocked from behind by Ford. I'm looking for blocks. Okay, there we go. Get Skylar Ritchie down for 4.
He's probably altered another 5 or 6.
Yeah. Wolves inbound. Wilgus out top, picks up his dribble, gets it to Elijah. He's going to let the 3 go. Was dead on line, but hit the back of the rim. Come the Bulldogs. Shoptaw gets it to Ford on the baseline. Back out to Shoptaw. He's going to drive. Ritchie got it around that one. Way to go. Well done, by Sammy Shoptaw.
Tolson's going to be careful not to get a charge here. Ritchie gets caught behind the backboard. I don't know who that's out on.
We're going to have to talk about it. Going to go with to Hazard. Almost a jump ball situation there. I couldn't tell who that one came off of. Hazard's ball, down by 2, 30-28. I see a possession-by-possession battle coming at us here, Lucas. Pelfrey, guarded by Johnson, takes it down the lane, up and good. Wade Pelfrey with the slash to the basket and the hoop. Jazz gets it into to Wilgus. Wilgus double team. Looking for, there's Thompson, breaks in the middle of the court. Gets it over to Ritchie. Cross to Elijah. Shoptaw closes out on him. Elijah in the lane, and they're going to call him for steps.
Hold on. One guy's got a foul, I thought.
Nope, they both called steps.
Okay.
30-30 with 13:45 to go in this one. Pelfrey crosses middle court. Chaz Johnson. Pelfrey takes it in the lane. Wilgus tried to poke it away there. They get it on the block or outside the block to forward. Shoptaw cutting across, up and bounces out. Got a good shot. Just didn't go down for Shoptaw.
Napier guarding Johnson out front here.
Jazz looking for the shot, gets it to Sawyer. Sawyer back out to Wilgus. Thinks about the 3. Takes it down the lane, off to Ritchie. And Ford blocks it and takes it away. Andrew Ford with a great play as he took that one away from Ritchie. Here goes Pelfrey. Pelfrey from 15. No good. Chris Jones, with the rebound. Over to Shoptaw. He's going to let the 3 go. Simmons was a little short on that one. Goes. It's going to be off of.
I think we're going to have a reversal
here. That was off of Shoptaw, and that will go to the Wolves. Yeah, overruled that. That was a good job by the officiating crew there. That's the correct call.
Hazard's bringing the pressure here. Bad place to inbound the ball. The Wolves got to get some spacing, but Tolson's able to get open.
Wilgus on the move, guarded by Pelfrey. Napier comes up behind him, double team. Looking now from and they get it off and back to Wilgus. He's going to be fouled.
There.
Going to be on Wade Pelfrey. That's his first. I'll tell you what, Lucas, these kids are playing their tails off right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
both teams know, there's nothing, you can't carry anything home with you.
There is no tomorrow after this game as far as being in the 14th region tournament. Wilgus to inbound. Looking for Richie. No. Get it in. That's going to be a 5 count. Yep. Wolves did get the movement going right off the bat there.
Should have went to Richie after the screen and roll there, just to get the ball in. Coach Creech is going to do a good job here and get a timeout.
Yep. And the Hazard crowd across the way comes to their feet. Man, I'll just tell you what, it's good to be back, to have fans in the stands. What a night here at the Fairce Woods Coliseum. We miss this so much, man. We haven't seen it since March the 10th of last year. Listen to this crowd, folks. 4:35 to go here in the third quarter. Folks, if you can, share this one around. Let everybody in the world see this game, because this makes us proud here in Eastern Kentucky. Our great young men are playing their butts off out here from both Hazard. It's just like last year. I've watched both of these teams so much that it's no surprise in what's happening out here. You've got two of the best tacticians, and Coach Holland and Coach Creech here going at it. Jarrett on the wing, finds Ford on the block. He's going to take it at Richie. Richie closes him out, and Ford, excellent turnaround shot for the basket. Thompson gets it up, pressured by Shoptaw. Thompson takes it to the basket, cannot finish. Chris Jones with the rebound. Wade Pelfrey on the move. Takes it at Thompson, up, no good. Good defense by Sawyer Thompson. Here come the Wolves back. Wilgus behind the back, looks for Payton. He's fouled by Shoptaw. Gonna be 2 on Sammy. Wilgus kind of contorted there and went down a little hard.
Well, when he has you backpedaling, it's so hard to know which way he's going because he's so shifty. And Shoptaw, reach out and
how about this?
Foul him there.
Second team foul on Hazard, 0 on Wolfe County right now. So Wolves playing good defense here without fouls. So are the Bulldogs. That was probably a good foul right there.
Yeah.
Stop the break. Wilgus gets it into Jazz. Jazz going to drive across the lane, up with the little jumper, no good, and Jazz tips it out of bounds. Be back to Hazard. Coach Holland grabs Shoptaw here as he goes by, telling him, giving him a little instruction. Pelfrey out top, guarded by Johnson. Ford on the wing. Pelfrey out top. Over to Ford. Looking for Napier. Napier at about 15. Dribbles it back out top. Pelfrey. Push up tall. Jarrett's going to let go of a 3, and it's good. Big shot, Jarrett Napier with the 3 for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs are going to try to trap Wilgus, and there's going to be a foul there.
Let's see if it's on Shoptaw or Wade. It's going to be on Wade. That's his second. Bulldogs open up a 5-point lead here. Into Jazz. Jazz going to take Napier. Takes him and goes out, and they're going to call a charge on Jazz. Nice play by Chris Jones. That's what he gives him, his hustle. It's going to be 3 on Jazz Johnson.
Big 2:51 here for the Wolves.
Coach Holland barking out his instructions. Forward to Napier. Shoptaw. Over to Jones. Pelfrey. Over to Jarrett in the corner. And Ford takes it to the basket and lays it in. Andrew Smiley Ford with another big basket. And the Bulldogs stretch it out to 7 here with 2:15 to go in this quarter. Wilgus is going to be trapped in the corner. Gets it off to out. Let's see what the call is. And it was touched by the Bulldogs. 2:07 to go. Be Wolves ball, about free throw line high.
Wolves have to find some offensive rhythm here. They've went kind of stagnant here in the last little bit.
Yeah. Trying to get the ball in, and that's good. Whoa. No call. Jazz Johnson, kind of a little frustration shot there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Here goes Shoptaw. Like you say, huge 155 here. Jarrett Napier with the 3. No good.
Wolves really got to take their time here and get a bucket.
Yeah.
You got to stop this momentum
getting a little excited. Wilgus going to be avoids the double team that time with Elijah. He pulls up for the 3 short. And Sawyer Thompson goes and gets it. Looking back at Wilgus. Wilgus goes up against Shoptaw. And Shoptaw with the foul. It's going to be 3 on Sammy Shoptaw. Got it. I think it was clean up top and got him with the body down below there. Wilgus misses the first. Folks, share this one around. It's going to be a good one going down the stretch here. Tolson with the second, misses them both.
2 big free throws there. That could have stymied the run there that Hazard's on.
And
Tolson has to be careful
after missing that, this is where he gets a foul.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Does that every time. It's going to be 3 on Wilgus. Back to the Bulldogs. 37-30, 1:20 to go. Bulldogs with the basket here is going to really put themselves in good shape going down the 4th quarter.
And Al's going to shorten the game. He's going to hold it for the last one. If the Wolves don't give him something, Al's going to hold it here. The Wolves are kind of confused. They've got to match up.
Over to Shoptaw. Under a minute now to go. No doubt this is trademark Al Holland here. You get inside the last minute, they're always going to go for the last. Pelfrey kicks it over to Jones in the corner. Pelfrey out top, guarded by Elijah. Shoptaw, guarded by Johnson. A little crossover, gets it back to Max Johnson. Shoptaw takes it back out to midcourt. 30-37.
Pelfrey's going to get a ball screen here. He goes away from it.
Kicks it in the corner to Johnson for the 3. Good! Whoa, Max Johnson with a big 3 for the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs are pumped! The Hazard side of the gymnasium is going nuts right now. Big 3rd quarter for the Bulldogs. (14-2) as the Wolves only get 1 basket from Sawyer Thompson there in that 3rd quarter, and the Bulldogs open it up after being down 2 at halftime to a 10-point lead here as we get ready to go down with the final 8 in this one.
Wolves got out of sync offensively there and never could get back into rhythm. I think they were over dribbling. and really had to kind of calm the nerves a little bit and settle in and get into an offense, and they struggled to do that the whole quarter. Hazard executed at the end of the quarter, hit a big three there off a kick out to take a 10-point lead, and Hazard will get the ball to start the quarter.
Woo! Hazard will have it. A basket here puts the Wolves in dire straits as we start this final 8. Jones around to Ford, and it's going to be a foul on Cody Payton. It's going to be just the 3rd on the Wolves.
Well, the Wolves have to find some defensive intensity and start finding some stops. They have to try to use their defense to get into some offense. Hazard's doing a really good job in the half-court offense. Breakaway there.
Up and good. Max Johnson with the drive. Come the Wolves. Wilgus throws it back to Elijah. Tracks it down. He's looking for Thompson there. Cross court to Wilgus. Wilgus going to let a long 3 go. No good. Chaz Johnson with a one-handed rebound. Going to take it back up. Can't convert. Sawyer Thompson with the rebound, and that's going to be a foul on Jones, I believe. Yeah. That'll be the 3rd on Jones.
I think we got a little wet spot on the floor. They're wanting to dry up.
Yeah, have a little bit of break here for that.
I'd like to, while they're drying that up, I'd like to give a shout out to Leon Bargeman watching in Germany. That might be the first person we got from BSN that's a follower from Germany. Leon played basketball for the Wolves for a year and was a great young man.
Believe it or not, we've had a bunch in Germany, especially on the football games.
Awesome.
You know, and I don't know where France comes from, but there's a bunch over there too. That we there's a little chart that shows that we get a lot of international viewers for some reason, and just good sports.
Yeah. There you go.
That's it. But here we go. 7:21 to go. Wolves going to have to make a run. Tolson guarded by Pelfrey. Pull up Jay. No good. And the Bulldogs come away with the rebound. Here comes Pelfrey on the move. Knocked away from him by Sawyer Thompson. 4-on-1. Gets it off to Jazz Johnson. Up for the deuce. We'll see if that gets the Wolves going. Pelfrey weaves through 4 people and takes it to the basket and scores and gets the foul. Nobody cut the ball off for the Wolves. They just let him wade through, and Wade did what Wade does.
The Wolves gambled out front a little too much there and let Pelfrey get downhill.
That one was on Wilgus. No, let's see. That one was on Cody Payton. The second. Pelfrey to finish the three-point play. No good. Comes Jazz. Jazz pulls up from 15. That shot was partially blocked from behind. Man, the Bulldogs are playing some defense right now. They have D'd it up here in this second half. 44-32. Sawyer gets it off to Sammy Shoptaw. Kicks it back to Wade Pelfrey. He thinks about the 3, no good. Takes it with a little jumper and good. Wade Pelfrey starting to take this one over now. And the Bulldogs are feeling it with 6:26 to go. They're up 14 at this point.
The Wolves are rushing a lot of shots. I mean, obviously they have to play with a little bit of sense of urgency, but you've got to be able to get into an offense and execute. You can't just come down, dribble, pull up, and Wolves have struggled to make that adjustment here in the second half.
With this 30, we'll thank our tournament sponsors, Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank, Law Offices of David A. Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, and Go Time, and Steak and Shake. Thanks to all those folks for supporting BSN so we can put this out there to everybody to see. Man, this place is loud.
Oh, yeah.
I keep on getting it here in my ear. Okay, now the Wolves come on the attack. Elijah Tolson gets it into Richie. Richie was probably fouled before the move. Going to be on the floor. That's going to be on Jones. That's going to be his fourth. Tolson in the backcourt, guarded by Pelfrey. They going for Richie, no doubt about it, and they get it, and the foul. Skylar Richie. And that's going to be on Ford. It's Ford's second. (46-34). That's going to send Skylar Richie to the line. Skylar shoots it 52%.
Wolves need every point they can get now at the line.
And a little short on that one, but that's going to be knocked away. Should be Wolf ball. Yes, it is. It's knocked off.
They catch a break there. If they can get a bucket here, you know, that gets it down to 10.
Get it into Richie. Richie looking for Tolson. Tolson over to Jazz. Jazz with the jumper. Comes out. And Thompson could not convert. I saw him just about pull Richie's jersey off there. No call. Goes Johnson with the basket. Max Johnson with the athletic finish and transition. And the Wolves throw it away.
Gets a steal there.
Here come the Bulldogs back up by 14 with 5:30 to go. Basket here makes the rest of the game really hard for the Wolves.
Well, what you're going to see Hazard do here is run 30 or 40 seconds off.
Yep.
Whether they score or not.
Napier against Richie, blocked. There goes Thompson. Going to take it down the lane, up and can't convert.
Al's telling his guys slow down.
Pelfrey out top. Sit over to Ford. Ford going to let the jumper go. Not for sure if Al wanted that one.
Wolves got to try to find a sense of urgency offensively. You know, it can't take 30, 40 seconds of possession here.
They need to get something in motion too, not just threes. Here goes Jazz in the lane. Can't finish, but he gets fouled.
Well, for most of the second half, you've seen a lot of standing by whoever didn't have the ball for the Wolves. You know, you have to have some more screening and movement. And that hasn't happened so far for the Wolves. It makes it easier to help if you're Hazard's defense, and that's what Hazard's defense is built on. The Wolves miss a free throw there. That's 3 straight they've been unable to connect on.
Second is good by Jazz. His first points in the second. He's got 3 here in the fourth quarter. Pelfrey, man, he handles the ball well off the shot tile, lets a 3 go. No good. Here comes Wilgus, one-on-one, and Pelfrey's going to foul him out top. Good foul by Wade Pelfrey. Smart play. That's going to be 3 on Wade. That is Hazard's 8th, and that's going to send Wilgus to the line.
Well, there, you know, Coach Holland, he's going to call a timeout. He don't like the quick shot there. Is what he's probably going to talk to his team about. More than scoring right now, he wants to see that clock run.
Right.
But the Wolves desperately need these 2 free throws to be able to get into their press and hopefully, you know, get a turnover here.
Shout out to our sponsors in Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Wolf Farm Bureau Federation, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Kells Patriot Pizza, Banks Auto Sales, Mountain Homes, Holbrook Implemented Equipment, and the law office of Darrell Hurl. Thank you, folks, for all you do for us and for these kids so the world can see them. Wolves still have time, but they've got to put some points on the board.
Yeah,
it's hard to do against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you've got to find a couple open shooters. and getting stops and turnovers will help them get into offense. But, you know, when you've got a point guard like Wade Pilfer, he's not going to turn it over very often. And, you know, Coach Holland, he's going to keep it in his hands as much as he can.
Wilgus will go to the line with a 1+1. First one's up and rims out. And the Bulldogs get the rebound. Another missed free throw for the Wolves. Napier maintains it through all that pressure somehow. Good job by Jarrett. Jarrett on the wing, guarded by Thompson. Jarrett avoids the pressure, and the Bulldogs are going to be very patient. Wade with the, it's going to be a block, I believe. Yep, on Sawyer Thompson. That's Sawyer's third. Got a message here, Ty, something about somebody using some bad language there on the Facebook. Can you please exclude them? Bulldogs, 3:50 to go here in this one. Ford.
Wolves have to gamble a little on defense here.
Choctaw, wow, big block by Ritchie. It's going to be knocked away. Hazard ball. Ball into Choctaw, around to Napier, 3:25. 13-point lead. Napier kicks it over to Johnson. Pelfrey pulls up, no good. And that's going to be, but an offensive rebound by Jarrett Napier.
Second offensive rebound. The Hazard Bulldogs have got this possession.
Off to Ford, and late call there. It'll be on Ritchie. That'll be his first the game. Skylar Ritchie now with 6 blocks on the night. But Ford will go to line for 2 shots. .306 to go. Ford with the first. It's up and good. Did I miss one?
No, he missed the first one.
Okay. Yeah, I missed him even shooting it. So there's a lot. Wilgus with the 3. 49-38. 11-point game. Ball up to Ford. Wilgus knocks that one away, but out of bounds. Will stay with Hazard. Put the ball into Choctaw. Choctaw guarded by Elijah. 49-38. Ball, they're going to get a foul on Elijah, I think, and send Choctaw to the line.
They're 1-1 here. The Wolves have to catch a break and get some misses here for the Bulldogs to have a chance.
Choctaw shoots it at 64%. Just a good shooter, though. So
8th grader had a huge first half. Misses that one.
All right, 11-point game, 2:35 to go. Jazz Johnson takes it down the lane, cannot convert. be off to the Bulldogs. 2:30 to go in this one.
And the Wolves have to come out and guard the ball. They can't stand and let Hazard pass the ball back and forth here.
2 minutes to go.
The Wolves, they've got to gamble or foul one. You have to make a decision at some point.
Johnson forward spins and going to have the foul on Richie, I believe. So that's going to send Andrew Ford to the line for 2. Yeah. So Ford will go back to the line where it was 1 of 2 last time. Looks like he's 2 for 4 on the night. They have 2 shots. Ford with the first, and it's good. Second for Ford. He's up and good as well. Wilgus Tolson with the 3, no good. Jez Johnson is going to get the foul on that one as he went over the back. So that'll put the Bulldogs at the line for 1+1. They called that one on Wilgus.
I thought it was on Jazz, but
let's see who's on the board here. Doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah.
So it'll put Smiley Ford back at the line for the last time they'll be in the 1+1. Ford misses the first, and nobody reacts, and he almost got it for the putback. Comes Johnson off to Wilgus. Wilgus goes for a long 3, and no good. Elijah Tolson goes and gets the rebound. Up, no good, but he's going to be fouled by Ford. It's going to be 3 on Ford. All right, we'll just send Elijah to the line. Got 6 on the night so far. First one's up and good. Elijah for the second. We've got Cody Payton checking back in.
Wolves got to try to get a make here and then press, and try to force a turnover.
Up for Elijah, gets them both. Shoutout inbound, 11-point game at this point. They get it, and Jazz takes it away. Takes it up strong and scores and gets the foul for Jazz Johnson.
That's what the Wolves needed. I don't know if they've got enough time now.
It'll be a foul on Jarrett Napier, I believe. I think that's who they called it on. I think that's Jarrett's first.
Cuts it to 9, and Johnson will have a chance to cut it to
8.
Or to cut it to 8. So.
Jazz with the free throw. It's good. So 1:30 to go. It's an 8-point game now. Bulldogs will have to try to get it in, avoid the turnovers. Shoptall looking for Pelfrey, gets it into Johnson. Johnson is going to be fouled by Elijah Tolson and send him to the line. Bulldogs will have to sweat it out here at the free throw line for the rest of this one.
Yeah, you know, that's, when you got the lead, you've got to be able to go to that line and make free throws.
Johnson with the first, knocks it down. Well done by Max Johnson. Max just a great all-around athlete. Of course, the big interception return in football season to beat Pikeville in the regional final. or the district final. Misses the second, but Ford gets the rebound. Back out to Johnson. Johnson.
That's 4 offensive rebounds in this fourth quarter that the Bulldogs have got to kind of ice it away.
Second foul is going to be on Wilgus. I think that's.
Thought that was 5 on Wilgus, but it must be 4.
It says it's 5 on the board.
Yeah,
yep, that's done for Wilgus Tolson. Maybe the last time we see him, folks. Great talent, great career. Need to congratulate him. So you see some classless people across the way. Senior fouls out.
Yeah, I mean, both these teams have left it all out there.
Exactly.
There's a winner and there's a loser in this game, but both these teams have a lot of stuff to be proud of. And
great kids, and we don't need to see any of that stuff.
I can promise you, Coach Holland and Coach Creech would not support that.
Yeah. They're going to call a lane violation on Wade.
So.
He jumped in there on that one, so he made it. But
53-43, 1:21 to go here. Wolfe will inbound.
In to Sawyer Thompson, knocks down the 3 to cut it to 7. Timeout Wolves.
Not 100% sure on how many timeouts each team has left, but I think Hazard has 3 and Wolfe has 1.
I want to clarify that, but it's just a few people, not all people.
Yeah,
no, absolutely not. That is not thought about my statement there. I don't want to say that. That's great people on both sides here, but sometimes people get carried away.
Well, you don't want to forget these are student athletes that for the most part are 14 to 18 years old. And, if your career could possibly be ending in the next minute, 15, 20 seconds, you don't need anybody else to rub that in. You know how significant the moment is and everything. So we just want to, lift all these student athletes up.
All right, so we've got 1:13 to go. The 7-point game might get exciting here. Definitely Hazard's going to have to hit some free throws.
Yeah, Wolfe will go for the steal, and I would assume as soon as they don't get the steal, maybe 2 passes, and they'll have to foul. Of course, Hazard is in the double bonus now, so that's a long pass possible here by the quarterback.
Get it down to Jarrett, and he was on the end line. That was a good thought, but it's just a little bit farther. Jarrett went down and tried to tightrope the baseline, but could not do it.
Probably should have put a little more air under it, I'd say. Johnson will have it. He's being guarded. Now he's being doubled.
Jazz guarded by Johnson. Wants the shot, and that one's partially deflected off to Ritchie. But they're going to
have a foul on Napier on the box out, I think. Undercut Thompson there. 2 big free throws here.
Yep. Wolves have missed a bunch here in the second half. They missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 free throws. Could make this thing a totally different basketball game.
And you know what Coach Holland's probably aggravated about right now is he used his special out-of-bounds play and wasn't able to get a layup out of it. He had the look, but he wasn't able to execute it.
Sawyer with the first and knocks that one down.
Thought Coach Creech might sub out for Ritchie, but at the same time, it's nice to have him back there on the press.
Makes both. Cuts it to 5.
Ford has it over there. He gets it off to Napier. Napier's driving.
Yeah, they're going to
kick it back out. Good
decision
there by Max Johnson.
There Wade Pelfrey with the ball. He's going to get bumped and go to the line. Foul's going to be on Sawyer Thompson. Got that. Is going to be 4 on Sawyer. And that'll send the veteran of many, many wars here in the 14th region, Wade Pelfrey, to the line for 2. Very few people you'd want at the line in this situation other than Wade Pelfrey in the 14th region right now.
Well, big thing for the Wolves.
Nothing but net.
as that makes it a 6-point lead here, is the box out. You know, they've gave up 2 rebounds on free throws. And, you know, you have at this point that can't happen.
And Pelfrey gets them both.
Makes it a 3-possession game. Big 2 free throws right there. Johnson's looking to run here. Drives, goes up, and foul.
Forced his way into the lane to pick up the foul. That's going to be on 20, Max Johnson.
Well, what this does is it allows the Wolves to, if Jazz can convert the free throws, to get into their press without the clock moving.
Johnson on the first, rolls it in. Johnson with the second, got it. Tell you, 5-point game, 45 to go. They're going to try to go long again. And Ford gets on the right by the baseline. Pelfrey fakes the 3, goes to the basket. No good. Sawyer Thompson with 36
Wolves
to
gotta go here.
Johnson with the pressure. Elijah Tolson is going to shoot the 3, and no good. That was not in the rhythm. And
no, you really needed to try to get something quick to the basket, I think. You know, Hazard probably wouldn't take a chance on fouling.
I think that's going to be 5 on Elijah. He's gone now along with Wilgus. See where the Wolves go for their 5th. Got Johnson and Thompson and Ritchie and Peyton on, and we're going to bring Ethan Wilson in.
Probably for some rebounding help here. This is where Andrew Mayab would have been really nice to have, you know. Andrew plays a whole lot here over the season, and he gives you another guard and ball handler.
Wade Pelfrey misses
two shots, though.
Okay.
2 shots, yeah. But what that miss does is it keeps it at a 2-possession game. If he does hit this, it gives Wolfe a fighter's chance.
And he got it. 6-point game. Oh, excuse me.
And Coach Holland's going to call a timeout.
Set his defense here. Now you've got 2 of your 3-point shooters out, so that leaves basically Jazz and Sawyer as the 3-point shooters on the floor.
And I'm sure that Coach Holland's going to talk about, switching every screen and making somebody besides Jazz and Sawyer shoot the basketball here.
Well, thanks to Rob Houndshell. He said he got those whatever comments were in the stream deleted. So thanks for Rob. Called the first game. And again, happy birthday, Rob. I won't try to sing to you again. But great game here tonight, folks. So, the Wolves have tried to come back, but they that third quarter, 2 points was their undoing.
Yeah, that's the difference in the ball game.
Absolutely.
Well, Wednesday night, whoever comes out of this game a winner, they're going to have to face a really good Knott County team.
Yeah, Knott County.
They're firing on all cylinders.
Look really good here tonight against Perry Central. Coach B.B. King just knows how to get it done.
Coach Holland's going to let them catch it in and keep the ball in front of them. Just try to make them use as much clock as possible.
Goes Jazz. Kicks it back to Sawyer, going to shoot the 3, and no good. That was partially deflected. And the Hazard Bulldogs likely going to advance. Is that on Jazz? Yep, that's his 4th. Lucas, I've said it time and time again. I said it before this whole tournament started. Al Holland's tough to beat.
Well, his teams, they always execute. And
Pelfrey with the miss.
They're very disciplined. And in tournament basketball, that'll take you a long way.
Pelfrey, that one.
That's the big one there. That makes it a 3-possession game, which really makes it hard for the Wolves. You know, it was hard anyway.
Thompson going to try to take a 3 from the wing. No good. Rebound by Ford, and that should just about do it. Get it off to Shoptaw. Shoptaw's going to drive and score at the buzzer, and that'll do it. 57-50, and the Bulldogs celebrate at midcourt. Shoptaw with the final basket. And that will send the Hazard Bulldogs back to the regional championship game to take on Knott Central on Wednesday night. We'll have it live for you here, folks, on BSN. We're going to go to commercial real quick. We'll be back to break this one down for you.
Appalachian Wireless puts service, towers, and technology in areas that other carriers won't. With almost 300 towers in our 29-county coverage area, we know for our communities to grow, they have to have connectivity to succeed. That's why Appalachian Wireless's primary focus is to provide support and service to communities that are in our coverage area. Advancing the gap between technology and communities is our goal of providing a better tomorrow for Appalachia. We are the region's best and most reliable network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
You may recognize us from some of our more lighthearted ads, but here at the law office of David A. Johnson, we take wrecks seriously, especially big truck wrecks.
Our attorneys live and work in the same communities as our clients. You may run into them at the grocery store, you may see them at the post office, but one place big insurance companies don't want to see them is here in the courtroom.
With over 35 years of experience, our clients get paid.
If you're involved in an accident, call the Car Wreck Pros.
All right, we're back here to close this one up as the Hazard Bulldogs advance on to the regional final to take on the Knott Central Patriots here. 59-50 in well of a ball game here, folks. What a third quarter for Hazard that really broke this game open, and they'll sent them on to victory, really. The scoring in this game for the victorious Hazard Bulldogs. They'll move on to 22-4, I believe, on the season. I don't have that in front of me, but I believe that's their record now. They were led in scoring by Wade Pelfrey with 17. Samuel Shoptaw, 8th grader, with 14. 12 for Andrew Ford, 10 for Max Johnson, 3 for Jarrett Napier, and 2 for Jamal Hazel. For the Wolfe County Wolves, and just 7-19, 14-18 for the Bulldogs, 12-16-2, and 4 for the Wolves. They were led in scoring by Jazz Johnson with 17, Wilgus Tolson with 12, 8 for Elijah Tolson, 7 for Sawyer Thompson, and 6 for Skylar Ritchie. So it was much awaited. We waited 377 days to see them match up in the regional tournament again, and for the 8th time in a row, the Bulldogs triumph over the Wolves, and we'll move on to the regional final. Lucas, your final thoughts?
Well, we talked about it several times. Both these teams are top 2-3 teams in the region, and it showed out here tonight. Hazard came out in the second half, especially the third quarter, and really turned up the defensive pressure. I thought Wolfe kind of got away from what they wanted to do a little bit, kind of dribbled a little too much, dribbled herself into some turnovers and some trouble there a little bit. But, you know, from someone that's watched this Wolfe County team for 4 years, you know, I have to, you know, take my hat off to them. These kids, you know, they came in every day and worked their tails off for Coach Creech and his staff. And they've made Wolfe County extremely proud. And, you know, one basketball game doesn't define your career.
Right. Absolutely.
I know it's obviously a very meaningful basketball game that everybody wants to win.
Well, I'll tell you, man, we have covered this team for the last 2 years. Well, I've done it for 4 years now, 5 years, and streamed all their games this year. And it's heartbreaking to see these young men finish their career. But on the flip side, then you've got the Bulldogs moving on. They're just absolutely, I mean, I'll say it again. I said it over, Will Lead had me on their show one night, and I said it that night is, you never really want to bet against Al Holland and Wade Pelfrey. And it's just kind of how it breaks down. These guys, they've been there in the wars over and over and over. Wolfe has too, but this time, tonight, it went Hazard's way again, and they'll move on to the regional final. Just want to thank our sponsors again. Our overall tournament sponsors, that's ARH, First Trust Bank, Law Office of David A. Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, and Go Time Steak and Shake. Our Wolfe County sponsors for the last time for the boys this year. Appreciate them very much. Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Wolfe Farm Bureau Federation, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Kells Patriot Pizza, Banks Auto Sales, Mountain Homes, Holbrook Implement and Equipment, and the Law Office of Darrell Harold. Thank you all for the season. We'll have the Wolves one more time on the girls' side coming up on Thursday night, as we'll move after Wednesday night up to Perry Central for the girls' tournament and cover most of that, if not all of it, for you folks. So thanks for tuning in on BSN. We appreciate you. We had close to 850, I think, at one time I saw there between our two platforms. So big crowd for us tonight. We appreciate you, all you fans that tune in to watch us. So at a final here, Hazard advances 59-50. This Brendan Miller for Lucas Miller. We'll see you on Wednesday night. We'll put the crew together for that game, as it will be Hazard and not Central in a big one to go to Rupp Arena. Thanks, folks.